Hi folks, so I brought you out today because we're going to Cool 10 Arts. I'll have a little walk down there. It's going to take me a little while, but not too bad. Anyway, but on the way, and it's funny because I've been meaning to do this for a little while actually. It's been on my mind for a few months, maybe a little bit longer. I don't know exactly how long, but I've been thinking about this for a little while now because, you know, this is Kennington, by the way, essentially. At least I think, I mean, Kennington Park is just over there, and so I think we're actually in Kennington itself, I think. I'm not 100% off the top of my head, but we're not a million miles away from Kennington either, even if I'm not specifically in Kennington right this minute. But I suspect we are. Anyway, enough speculation. Right, let me show you, right, so down there, right, can't remember that. I think that's Camberwell New Road. That road down there, if the memory serves me right. So anyway, so that's Camberwell New Road. That goes, and then like I say, you got Kennington Park just at the bottom there, right? So when I first came to London back in 2003, summer of 2003 that was. So this was a sort of like, you know, obviously I didn't know London back then, so I'm just walking round, and like I said, you know, because I was homeless, I didn't have a clue, you know what I mean? I had no idea where I was. I was just walking, exploring as I do. So this is about, I don't know, early hours in the morning. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning, I think. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I'm talking 14 years ago now, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm walking down this road at some point, and I'm pretty sure it's this road because the memory of this is a bit vague, to be quite honest, and I definitely remember a big church. So, like I say, I might have got some of this wrong, but anyway, let's just explore as best we can. So, like I say, I was coming down that road there, and as I said, at the time I was basing myself at Waterloo, St Thomas's. That's where I was sort of like spent most of my homelessness in London at that time. Anyway, so like I said, I'm coming down here about 2-3 o'clock in the morning, whatever the heck it was. I know it was early hours of the morning, that I do know. Now I can't specifically remember exactly where the spot is, yeah, but now this vlog essentially is about something that happened to me way back then, that for me, these days I'm not sure exactly how I feel about it these days, because I haven't thought about this for a long time. I haven't really examined it, and your emotions and thoughts change over time about things. But anyway, I try to keep succinct, I know, but like I said, I always like to try and give you paint a picture for you guys, if you see what I mean. So as I said, I can't remember exactly because, God blimey, like I said, it's been a while. But at some point I reached this church here somewhere. Now I don't know then whether or not I crossed over here or whether I went down there, because I've just spent the last 10 minutes trying to work out exactly where this spot is. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't think I'll be able to narrow it down or pin it down any better than what we're going. So now I don't think it was there though. I'm almost certain it wasn't on that spot there. But then again, I could be wrong, you know, because like I said, it's so long ago. I mean, I remember the church, like I said. Pretty sure it's not down this way. Again, I'm not 100%, but fairly certain it wasn't any further down that way. I mean, like I say, I could be wrong, but I don't know. It's really, I don't know if actually I'm kind of like, do I ever walk down that way? Just to double check, or do I? It definitely wasn't back that way. Right, I'll tell you what, I'm going to try and see. What I'll do is, because I just cannot for the life of me you know, pin this down any better than what we're going to see anyway, sort of thing. So right, okay, I know you're thinking like, well, come on, get to the point. And believe me, I'm getting to the point. Right, okay, so like I said, this might not be the exact spot. It's something very similar from vague memory. I just don't remember being actually next to the church like that. I could have swore there was houses, and it was more of a side street than a sort of major thoroughfare or main thoroughfare like this, whatever. I don't know, I can't, it's really frustrating. It's really, really frustrating. Anyway, right, so it could have been on that grass verge there, it could have been this grass verge here. As I said, you know, memory is a funny thing. The grass verge bit I definitely distinctly remember, because at least I had something soft to fall onto, as opposed to concrete. It's funny how some things stick in your memory. But anyway, right, so it could have been this spot here, but again I don't remember it being big Georgian houses like these. I could have swore there were smaller sort of council house style-y houses. But anyway, so as I said, I'm walking around here somewhere, just specifically can't remember or pinpoint exactly where, and there was this couple. I'd passed them about, I don't know, 20-30 minutes previously, something like that. They walked past me, didn't say a word. Now you got to remember, I'm homeless, I've got a beard. I don't know how many of you guys have seen that picture of me when I had the beard, and when I did have hair as well, by the way. Back then, or at least some of it anyway, still. So anyway, like I said, you know, I'm walking along, and this young man and girl, well, you know, I don't know, youngsters anyway to me. I don't know how old they would have been, sort of like 20s maybe, the pair of them. Anyway, looked like a couple anyway, you know, girlfriend and boyfriend, whatever. So this couple are walking down the road, they walked past me, like I say, I didn't pay any mind. They didn't seem to pay me any mind at first. So, walking along, and then I got to, like I say, I got around about here somewhere, wherever it was, and then I decided to double back because I didn't want to go any further, because I didn't know this area, I didn't know any of London back then. So, anyway, I'm doubling back on myself, and as I am doing so, as I do that, like I say, I don't know, I couldn't tell you exactly how long, but at a minimum sort of like 20 minutes or something, maybe, whatever, this couple comes, you know, I'm starting to pass this couple again, sort of thing, because I've doubled back on myself, sort of thing, or it's because they've been, basically they've been to a takeout, they've been to a chippy or whatever, Chinese or whatever, they've got a takeaway. So they're walking along, she's got the white bag in her hand, I think she had the bag. See, now again, it's, some things just don't stick in your memory and some things do. So, like I said, they're walking back towards me, and as we're about to pass each other in the street, the guy turns round to me and he says, "You hungry, mate?" Well, of course, I'm homeless, do you know what I mean? It's like, I very rarely eat. You know, most of my money goes on booze at that point, do you know what I mean? So, somebody's offering you free food, do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not going to refuse it. So, anyway, I just said, well, yeah, kind of thing, you know, quite, you know, meekly and mildly sort of thing. And all of a sudden, this guy starts attacking me. You know, he starts beating me up. His girlfriend's just standing there watching, and this guy just sets about me for no reason. Do you know what I mean? He's just turned around to me and said, "Are you hungry, mate?" And I've gone like, "Yeah." And then next minute, he's just started attacking me. And like I say, that's when I remember the grass verge, you see, because you know, at one point he's knocked me down, I'm on the ground sort of thing, and he's kicking the heck out of me. Like, as he's kicking me and everything, and I'm really fearing for my life at that point, because I don't know how far this guy's going to take this. Do you know what I mean? I mean, you know, here's me, a homeless dude in a city that I don't know, and I don't know anybody. You know what I mean? I'd only been, sorry, fly in my mouth. I'd only been about in London a couple of weeks at that point, I think. And you know, this guy starts beating the heck out of me. Like I say, luckily, somehow I managed to get away from him, and off I went. So, but like I say, I just wanted to document that because, you know, I was a homeless dude, man. I didn't do the man any harm. Do you know what I mean? I had no ill intent or anything. Do you know what I mean? I'm just homeless, wandering around, didn't know anybody, didn't know this city, and like I say, it was down near that grass verge, I think, but memory doesn't serve exactly correctly, but it was near this church anyway. It was around this area. I'll never forget it, obviously, for obvious reasons. But, you know, you think to yourself, I'm a homeless dude, man. Why are you doing that? Do you know what I mean? Pick on the weak and defenceless. Why don't you? Do you know what I mean? Kick a man whilst he's down. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, again, I'm not saying that there's an excuse at any point necessarily. I mean, you try to resolve differences or issues without violence if possible. I know it's not always possible, but, you know, the thing is, I kind of would understand it to some degree if I'd been abusive to them or whatever. Do you know what I mean? In those circumstances, I could kind of get my head around it in that sense, but, you know, I hadn't done anything. Do you know what I mean? He asked me if I was hungry. I wasn't even going to speak to those people. Do you know what I mean? I'm just walking past them. And then he's gone like, oh, you hungry, mate? And I'm thinking like, well, yeah, actually, I wouldn't mind a bit of food if you're very kind of you, thank you. Do you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, bang, 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 bang. You know, I'm thinking, what the heck? You know, what you know, anyway, you know, I don't know. So, right, I'm going to leave it there for now, guys. We're heading to a place called Cool Town Arts, which is a place I had some of my paintings. I'll tell you more about it when we get there. So, I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now.